little blip in the story of my life. And just a few years later, I had to use what I learned about the various aspects of body healing and apply it to my child, who has functioning recovery and the removal of her diagnosis of an autism spectrum disorder. People hear our story and think it's not possible. But I say to myself, to my children, and to you, no one has any right to tell you what can and cannot be done in the name of healing. All things are possible, and miracles do happen. It's a matter of gathering information from far and wide, committing ourselves to a life well healed, and keeping a strong faith that the only limits are the ones we accept. Body charts. Teaching you how to rearrange the dialogue within the body is my primary goal for writing this book. I am someone who has theories on just about everything. I also tend to notice little details that most people miss, both in regular spaces as well as when it comes to everyone's body and behaviors. I have spent years dialoguing with various bodies and gathering research from far and wide. I have homed in on the way our bodies store memories, as well as the way bodies communicate what they are holding. I have created 2 charts from all my studies, the muscle emotion chart and the somatic emotion chart. The muscle emotion chart illustrates where we hold emotional pain and why. Both charts are featured in the bonus PDF for this audiobook. When we suffer from chronic pain in a particular area, but nothing has been able to help, we must then look inside and figure out the emotional piece of that puzzle. It is the act of understanding and liberating the heavy body pain. The other chart, the somatic emotion chart, somatic is a fancy term for body, summarizes how I find the body to store emotional experiences and how we can work through them for release and renewal. Both charts are based on over 20 years studying these subjects. I consider them my life's work. These charts show how I have come to know and understand the messages of the body and use these messages to teach us all how to take control of our own healing once and for all. Now we can use these practices to champion our cause for improving the health of our minds and bodies instead of perpetuating self-destruction. Working through each aspect of the somatic chart can liberate each of us in an entirely new way. What I'm starting to learn is that using these charts does more than help us recover from traumatic events and PTSD. That seems to always be the big focus on healing, and rightfully so. But it should not be the only focus if we want to truly heal. Our life is not a summary of a few tragedies. It is a compilation of all our experiences. Those situations create a pattern for each of us, which evolves into how we process everything that comes at us. Without realizing it, we begin to lace those behaviors throughout our entire system. How we feel and internalize each individual situation in our life is not an isolated situation at all. It's a pattern that we've set up and continue to act from until work such as this provides us the opportunity to reevaluate what we have anchored to us, and from there, begin to make new choices. My hope in offering this interactive book is that all the tools you will need for this work are provided within this text. You will find journal prompts in each chapter, as well as a guided meditation, which you can listen to on my website, emilyafrancisbooks.com. Click on the audio tab, fill out the information, and we will email you the audio meditations. The theme of this book. The theme of this book is working with our body's emotions and memory systems to help us heal. This work does not replace the potential need for medication. There is no shame in that game. Or other counseling methods, which I highly recommend. This book provides the work of the body and of your connection with your body for the purpose of unity and health.